Hi everyone. Welcome to your monthly messages from your angels and your higher self by star sign with me, Julie Poole. And check out your weeklies too. The link is in the description below, along with the link to all the very beautiful cards that I use. And if this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and click that little bell so that you don't miss a thing. Now let's dive right in. Hi Leo, how are we for March? Well, it's a strange old month for all of the signs so far. We need to understand that March is quite a changing time, okay? We're moving into spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. There is a whole new energy coming in March. We're also in retrograde season where many of the planets start moving away from the Earth as they go in their orbit towards the Earth and then away from the Earth. And as they're moving away, they're taking their energy and their help from that energy with them, which leaves things a little bit more hard work for us. So how does that affect us? And for you Leos, we're starting the months with the 10 of Wands. Now, this is showing you've been overburdened. Very tired, carrying a heavy load. Look at all those wands on his back. This is generally to do with work. Okay, so we've been working really hard. Now it can be working hard on a relationship, it can be working hard in our job, it can be working hard for others, being very much put on, perhaps taking care of others. Maybe for some of you there are some relatives who have been ill or disabled and you are caring for them, and the burden is getting you down, really weighing on you now. But the good news is it's a 10, which means we're coming to the end of that. But we need to look at what's behind it because we've got the 9 of Cups. Now, 9 of Cups is traditionally a card of feeling really happy, really cheerful, toasting, woohoo, right? But he's upside down. So it's saying, look, this exhaustion, all this burden is really taking away your happiness. And this month in March, you're being asked to look at that because the effect on you is the 10 of Swords. So we've got the 10 of Wands with all of that burden pulling us down, and the 10 of Swords, which is saying now I'm physically exhausted. Many of you will have been ill, stressed, tired, pressured, catching all sorts of colds and flu and bugs and nasty things because you're so overburdened. And this month you're being asked to look at all of that. Now behind that 10, again, it's a 10, so it means we're coming to the end of this, but only if you're going to do something about it, because if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. So this month you're asked to look at the fact that these overburdens, taking away your happiness, making you feel ill, okay? And then we have the King of Wands reversed. So let's look at him for a moment. So the King of Wands, he is a very strong character. He's traditional, he's stable, he's secure. And when he's upside down, he's basically not feeling any of those things. I'm feeling disempowered, I'm feeling washed out, I don't feel strong, I feel exhausted, and I need to take some time to rest, take some time for me, okay? Now, moving on through the months, we've got the Ace of Cups, which is wonderful because this is saying, look, you are doing something about this and it's bringing your happiness back, a new beginning. Now, for many of you, I'm feeling this is kicking in from about the 15th to the 21st, just as we're hitting spring. We're starting to feel a new spring in our step. We're starting to feel a bit lighter and brighter and stronger. Thank goodness for that, after that 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. But it's because you've done something about it. We've got the Knight of Swords, and Knights are always about action. So what action do you need to take with these cards to get you back to a fresh start? So it's really about opening your eyes this month, guys, and looking at, I am exhausted, I am feeling run down, washed out, and not too clever in myself on any level. It's taking away my happiness and my health, and I need to make some changes. And as you make those changes, then we are coming into that Ace of Cups. Fab. We've got a fresh start. Now, as we move towards the end of the month, as you've turned these things around, we've got the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. Now, let's talk about the Page for a minute, because the Page is a messenger and he's bringing in good news. Now, this can be that you've decided it's time for a new job, because the Six of Pentacles is about financial success. It's about feeling grounded and stable and in a good place within your foundation of money, okay? It's very difficult for us to feel safe and secure when we haven't got any money, all right? So it's about looking at, where can I bring in more money? Now, this is towards the end of the month, and I'm feeling for some of you, there's opportunities beginning to open up as we get to the end of March and springing into spring, particularly for those of you who are self-employed, those who are particularly doing creative things. All right, so where you're working in a creative environment, there's news coming in here of new opportunities, but you need to be mindful of that night. So that's taking some action. So looking at where are there new opportunities for you. I want to add something to this as well. Let me have a look here. All right, for those of you who are in jobs and employment, I'm feeling it is worth you looking outside the box. So, okay, let me just quantify that and clarify that. We're wanting to look at any options that are going to improve the situation at work where we don't feel so burdened. So maybe we need to be having a word with our boss and asking for more staff or more help. Maybe we need to take a holiday till we can recharge our batteries and come back to it feeling fresher and stronger. Maybe we need to be asking for a pay rise, but it's about taking some action of what feels right for you and where it feels right. So let's see what your angels are having to say as well. Okay, now your Doreen Virtue card is starting off with caution. Caution is warranted. And this is all about those tens, you know, feeling exhausted, feeling overburdened. They're saying be careful because this is really affecting your health and well-being now. And only you can make those changes. So go careful with your energy because it's tired. And we can't keep pushing forward with energy we haven't got. Now, your Adriana card is also saying, I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Okay, so ask the universe for help. Ask your angels for help. They'll guide you towards the help that you need to make those changes, to come out of that tiredness. Now, this tiredness, what's it all about? So let's look at your oracle cards. So we've got the awakening card and we've got the ascension card. So this is waking you up. This tiredness and becoming aware of how overburdened you are and how tired you are is waking you up. Because until you wake up to it, it's not going to change, is it? As you realize these things, then you know, I need to do something about this. I really need to put my foot down about this. And that enables you to wake up, to make those changes, and that then helps you in your ascension. So what is ascension about? It's about raising our vibration into a better, higher level. When we are up there, feeling really positive, really light and bright, feeling great in ourselves, this is opening up everything for us. And of course, those tens, the burdens, the exhaustion, they're stopping that ascension. So as you're sorting that out and waking up to the reality of that and looking at what you need to do about it, asking the angels for help on it, that is helping you to rise into who you truly are, which is a divine being that is a happy little bunny inside. All right, let me know what this means for you. And it's also worth looking at your moon and looking at your rising sign and the other monthlies. Okay, gives you a much more all-round picture, and then you can see how this fits in for you. And let me know, comment below, and I will see you next month in April. Take care, Leo. Bye.